Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brad, and welcome back to Screaminpirate EDC. Today, we have my best knives of 2021 under $500. Now, this is a big jump from the $250, but it means it encompasses a lot more knives, and there's some great ones in here today, especially from designers and production models from some custom makers. But before we get into all of that, wanted a few quick announcements. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you will be here for many more with me. Next, Hanks are live on Renegade EDC. There will be a link in the description to this video to the Hanks. There is also a link in my bio on Instagram. Next, Ranger Eye patches. Patches are a big deal right now, guys. I really love these. In fact, they even glow in the dark. I will have a drop next week on my Instagram, screaminpirate.edc. They are going to be 2 for $20, and that is shipped. So keep your eye out for the week after Christmas. All right, guys, we have all that out of the way. What is on me today? I have the Yeti mug from Death Wish Coffee. Next, my coin and wallet are going to be the Glyph wallet. This is from Relic Made Company. And this is the Admiral coin from Mendoza EDC. Very cool stuff, guys. And then lastly, my Hank is going to be the Mando Hank from Renegade EDC. And I think I said Renegade EDC for the coin, guys. It's Mendoza EDC. I'm so sorry. Either way, guys, all that is out of the way. Let's go ahead and head top down and take a look at these best knives under $500. All right, we are top down, guys. So these are the contestants, as it were, for the best under $500. Now, there are some off frame. That's just because, let me scoot that up a little bit, guys. It's really hard to get these all in frame, guys, with my current lens. Well, let's go ahead and start some eliminations. Well, first up, guys, I think that my very first to be eliminated is going to be the CKF. Oh gosh, focus up, please. This is the FIF 20. Yeah, I believe it's the 520, guys. This is their titanium one, and the main reason this one is going is, well, they had a lot of shipping issues, and that's neither here nor there, but these corners, guys, all of these corners in here, up in here, down here, are all fairly, I wouldn't say sharp, guys, but they're sharper than they should be at this knife being $450. Much sharper. Also, that detent is so light, I misfire this front sometimes, and with just a wrist flick, it'll come flying out. Yeah, so this one is definitely out of the running. All right, next up is going to be the Demco 8020. Now, I know a lot of people really like the Demco 8020. It's very fidgety. It really is, guys. I like the lock a whole hell of a lot. Here's the thing. The Demco 8020 is cool. It is not worth the price that people are paying. Not even close. This is like a $400 knife max, in my opinion. I like it. It is way too thick behind the edge, in my opinion. Yeah, you're going for a fixed blade feel, and if that's what you want, great, get it. But if you're going for a fixed blade feel, I wouldn't want it on bearings. So you kind of have this, you know, what do you want with this? With that being said, guys, do I think it's a great knife? Do I think it has the most unique lock? Yes. Do you like unique locks and Demcos? Get one. Next up, guys, is going to be the Varga VBR. Now, I sang the praises of this knife. I called it one of the best production knives of this year, but then I handled other production knives. So I think the detent is a touch strong, and it being flipper only, it's good. I like it, but I do have to really shake that shut. It doesn't really drop. And there are other knives with, I would say, the same weight or lighter blades that do drop shut. So with that being said, guys, single deployment, and, you know, that not the best action, it's out of the running, guys. After that, the Chavez Scapegoat. Now, this is the group knife edition. I also think this is the best Chavez that Chavez has ever Chavezed. If you like Chavez knives, I say get one. I think the action is good. But here's the thing, guys. D10 is still strong, and that's not where you get up on your D10 ball. It's there. So I miss this a lot, and it ends up just like bouncing back on me, all sorts of things. Also, the reverse flick is, it's not hard, but it's not easy for most people, in my opinion. So this one is out of the running. Also, I do love the swappable skull clip. I don't like the other clip at all. And I think you either love or hate the skull clip, and you should either buy a Chavez or not, my opinion. But this one is out of the running. The next one to go, guys, is going to be the CKF Chimera. Now, this is a very cool knife, but because of this zirconium backspacer, it's a brick. Honestly, guys, the thing is, this knife weighs as much, if not more, than every other knife on the table. I think it weighs as much as the Demco, easy. I would have to double check those weight, guys. Well, actually, I can do that. So, how much does that Demco weigh? 6.2. The Chimera, 5.8. They're damn close, guys. Like I said, the Chimera is a bit of a brick. Also, because it is a CKF, oh man, focus up. Here we go. I'm sorry, guys. Because it's a CKF, the D10 is super light. Super light. I like it. I think it is thick behind the edge, and the light D10 kind of kills me. And because of the weight, guys, my balance point is way off. Like, see, it would be in the finger groove. It's not there. It's like it's somewhere up in here, and it just kind of throws me off every time I pick up this knife. So this one is out of the running. Next, this one kind of breaks my heart a little bit, guys. Let me rearrange here so you guys can get a better view on all of these. Hey, we got everybody in the picture. This one kind of breaks my heart. It's gonna be the ZT0562 Tie. This is customized by Woody over at USA Made Blade. I love this anno and this engraving. I love the ZT. I think it's the best ZT. But thumb studs are really hard to access if you want to use them. The flipper only is okay, and honestly, that D10 ball is not where I want it to be. Now, do I think it's snappy as hell? Yes. Do I think it's a good knife? Yes. Do I think it's the best ZT? Yes. Is it the best under 500? No. So it is out of the running. All right, guys. After that, this is where we're really getting down to the nitty gritty. I'm gonna have to say the Something Obscene J-Cape. And it's not that I don't love the J-Cape, but there are two reasons why it is not making my top 5 even. One, the stock clip with the actual lightning bolt has sharp edges, and there's no other way you can do a lightning bolt without them. But it was not comfortable to hold. So I actually bought this clip off the site, you know, from Felix, and it matches perfectly on the black. I love it. It's great, but I shouldn't have had to buy a clip. Also, the D10 on these is strong, and I mean strong, guys. You really have to get up under here and really got to give it a good push. I like a strong D10. That's a bit strong for me. But otherwise, guys, super thin, super slicey, very cool looking knife, but not my best under 500. Oh man, guys. Okay, so after that, I think it's going to be the crawler. And the crawler is just barely not making it, guys. I really like this knife. I love the, I can, you know, Spidey flick it. I can thumb flick the, you know, the flipper is snappy and great. It drops shut. I mean, when I say drop shut, I mean it drops. It's great, guys. But the reason it's not making it is because, like most best techs, my pivot walks. Doesn't matter how much Loctite I use, it still like kind of comes off center on me and it just kind of drives me crazy. Also, it is now not my favorite design from Israel. That goes to the Abyss, which I reviewed the prototype, but because it is not out this year, it is not making it into this list. All right, guys. Well, I say it's the top 5, but that's 6. It's because I'm going to make a caveat on number 2. Because I can, and because it's my channel. Well, guys, number 5 is going to be the Isotope. Now, I know a lot of people have very mixed feelings about the Isotope, partly because of this big, big choil here. I mean, you can get a finger in if you're here, but then you're far away from the blade. If you put that finger up, some people think you're a bit close. It's not really comfortable for 2. Yeah, and it's that. It was hard for some people to take apart. Even I had some troubles, guys, you know, getting this little like collar out, etc. Also, this detent is not where I thought it would be. The detent, let me see if I can get it for you guys. That is not on, that is still on the detent ball. So that is on the ball. So there are times where I go to shut it and it bounces back on me. It just is what it is. But I think the flipper is good once you get used to it. And I think that, you know, it's a very cool blade shape. I really do like it a whole lot. And it's, honestly, guys, I'm going to have some bias. You know why? It's in the logo. It's literally in the logo. Of course it's in my top 5. Get out of here. It's my channel. I get to pick. So, yeah, Isotope's in the top 5. But because of some of those issues I mentioned, and, you know, I do have some troubles getting it in and out of the pocket with this clip, yeah, it's not going to make it into the finals. All right, guys. So this looks like 5, but it's actually 4. I promise. Here we have the Hinderer Fire Tack, the McNeese Mach 2 3.5, the Ware Lucas P, the Pena Large Apache, and the Brian Brown Raptor. Now, let's go ahead, head down the line, say what my number 5 is, or my number 4, since I just showed you 5. It's going to be the Hinderer Fire Tack. Now, a lot of people don't like the Fire Tack because it has a recurve on the blade, and I put aftermarket scales on this, but I got it in Battle Black. And yes, that is a filler tab from USA Made Blade. You can't get them, haha. But the action, guys, is just, it's just so buttery smooth. Like, it's just so good. It's so snappy. It fills my hand perfectly. If it didn't have a recurve, it might be my number 1, guys. I'm not kidding. I like it so much. I really do. And it just fits my hand so well. And it's such a damn good knife, guys. I've had no lock stick. I've had no problems with it. It is smooth as butter. It's perfect, guys. I think this is the best Hinderer. End of sentence. So yeah, guys, really love it. This is my number 4, but I don't like it as much as some of the others. All right, guys, so my number 3 is going to be 2, just because it is, and I can. It is going to be a toss-up between the Lucas P and the Pena. The Pena, I think, is the best front flipper under $500, guys. You can get these for like just under 3. It does not matter where I put my finger on this jimping here. It doesn't matter. It opens. It's just so damn good. And the large specifically is perfect for a large size glove. When I say large glove, guys, 7 1/4, 4 inches, okay? It works in every capacity. It's a great gentleman's knife, and it just works. It's the epitome of a modern traditional for me. Now, if you want to talk best front flippers, period, don't get me started on Trevor Burgers, but those are over 500. But this is my number 3, along with the Lucas P. I just got the Lucas P in. I did do a review of the prototypes, and I just got mine in because, you know, Timascus, guys. It's great. When I got it in, there was a little bit of grit. I just took it apart, dropped some KPL heavy on the detent ball, and we were good to go. But it has smoothed out tremendously. It is very easy to open, and I love the design, and everything is rounded, everything is chamfered. Yeah, it's very well done. I really do enjoy this piece. Well, guys, that's down to 2. So my number 2 is going to be the Brian Brown Raptor. Now, the reason the Raptor, I'm not saying the only reason it's in the top 5, but one of the reasons, if you haven't seen it, I reviewed Brian Brown's custom mini Warthog that my wife, not me, won at Blade Show. This knife is just a custom version of the mini Warthog with thumb studs instead of a hole. I'm not kidding, guys. It's literally what it is. And it's really good. I really love the hollow grind on this. I love that I can put my thumb right up here for control on this blade. My detent is right where I expect it to be. I can reverse flick, I can thumb flick. The holes really help lighten this knife up. And you know, it has that touch of class with Brian Brown right there. And it works for me, guys, in many, many ways. And I do love this harpoon blade. It's very good. It's very, very well done, guys. So that is my number 2, which means my number 1, my best under $500, is the Mac 2 3.5. Yeah, guys, it's really damn good. Now, my version is the prototype. I may not be able to get that on camera for you guys. It's so hard because it is buried in there. There you go, guys. You might be able to eke that out. Because it is the prototype, I do have the hollow grind on here. It is not the full flat like you will get from Jonathan. But this knife is just phenomenal. It does every task I could ever throw at it. It's as robust as my Demco, but it just fits my hand so damn well, guys. And when I say it's smooth, I mean, guys, let me break that detent there, okay? Detent broken. It just falls. Reverse flick, everything. I mean, it's great. Some people are not a fan of the clips. It's a little bit of trouble to get in out of the pocket. I will tell you that now. But guys, this is just leaps and bounds over the Mac 2, and I love the Mac 2. But the 3.5, guys, it's my pocket hog. Honestly, I have sent this around to multiple reviewers, and every single one of them was like, oh damn, if full production came in hollow grind, oh my God. And I was like, I told you. But guys, even now that they're in full flat, I've asked everybody that has a full flat, and they're like, this is great. And I'm like, I told you. Guys, the only thing I would change about this knife is the clip. That's what I would change. Are you kidding me? That's insane, guys. I complain about every knife and everything. If the only thing I would change is the clip, that's great. It's just so damn good, guys. Yes, these come in right at under $500, but I think they are worth every single penny. Well, guys, let's go ahead and do a quick recap. There's your number 1. Your number 2 is the Brian Brown Raptor. Your number 3 is a tie between the Ware Lucas P and the Pena X Series Apache. Your number 4 is going to be your Hinderer Fire Attack. I can just get him on screen, guys. I'll tuck him up in there. And then your number 5 is going to be the Vero Isotope. Well, there you go, guys. Let's go ahead and head back up top. All right, guys, we are back up top. Hopefully you enjoyed that and gleaned a little bit of information, and hopefully there were some of your favorite knives in there for the best under 500. If your favorite knife didn't make the cut, head down to the comments. Let me know what your pick is. With that being said, guys, once again, Ranger Eye patches will be week after Christmas, 2 for $20 shipped. Get in on these. They're awesome. They glow in the dark. I love them. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.